In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Today's story trailer shows how leadership came upon a crossroad when the unexpected occurred. I'm Marlene Foster with Empower the Vision. And today we're going to look at the story trailer of Loes Piper. And Lois said that the entrepreneurial mindset is a lonely place. And she said that you have to learn to engage with team spirit. She's a moderator, and that's what she does. She helps presenters, the different types of events, to keep the momentum within the presentation, to keep everything flowing, and to engage the audience in the presentation. Teams learn to engage creative conversations within the business community. With moderators, that's exactly what their intent is. And Lois told me that as a moderator, you become invisible. She said, because your purpose is to come to structure, engage, and to orchestrate the direction, she said, of the presentation, the goal of the presentation. She said, and afterwards, she steps down and she said she becomes invisible. But the questions that she starts off with, those are the questions that open the door. They open the door wide open and cause team members to begin to interact, to actually begin to maybe even ask their own questions within the presentation. I visited an event that Lois Holt was actually there, and she was along with the presenter. And I saw where she asked questions, and she actually initiated and she created relationship building within the audience, and she implemented storytelling and collaboration. And that really helped the audience, the group, to become more relaxed and to start to really engage. And they started at that point to tell their own stories. They listened to the stories of the presenter, and they then came on and told, their own stories. On the podcast that I hosted, Community Empowers Uniqueness, Lois agreed to come on. And on that post, we created a sample workshop where she demonstrated how to engage and structure a business workshop. The questions, they were opened up on the floor. They lead to a more deeper discussions because she asked me questions about legacy, about all different types of expectations that I have within the business. Because I gave her a presentation topic, which was business protection in the event a key employee decides to either terminate employment, if they become, if that person leaves because of an unexpected illness, or if they were to die. And I told her three of the different types of problem solving solutions that will be given, and she went on to talk to me about how she would actually interact with me in that presentation. Today's story trailer happens to be about one of those types of moments when the unexpected occurs, leaving you totally with a totally different course of action. During our podcast, that's exactly what happened with Lois. Lois faced there was an unexpected challenge that occurred during the podcast, and Lois stepped forward and she boldly took the floor and just continued to give examples of what she would do in a workshop setting. I was proud to see that. But there's a quote I'd like to share with you. Lois said, each time we'll explore bold ideas about leading with purpose, finding a path into the future, and embracing challenges to unlock each other's potential. And she asked, Are you ready to find strength in discomfort and live your true path? Well, I wanted you to know that I told her yes, because when you do, when you open the door and become more willing to face discomfort, you begin to grow. That's growth begins to develop. Your uniqueness surfaces. And that's what she and I talked about. The uniqueness in the groups that she's actually interacted with. She said, Marlene, I saw questions that became deeper, and there were discussions that we did not anticipate coming out. She said, but they led to more innovative ideas within the business setting. So leadership became happy with what they saw. So the uniqueness, growth, and again, team. When we team, we collaborate, and there's no one feeling left out because the door is now open so that you get to hear not only what leadership is saying in that particular meeting, but the participants are now more comfortable. They can now step forward, tell stories of their own, and then also give you also the benefit of discovering problem solving from their perspective. So, wanted to just thank everyone again for joining me today with the story trailers that that I have presented this week. And the last one again is Lois. And Lois Piper, as a moderator, has done a phenomenal job with meeting in workshops, and I've got her information attached if you'd like to speak with her more about her professionalism. And I'm sure she'll be happy to speak with you. Thank you again. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Have a great day.